Hi ladies, thanks so much for tuning in today. Today we are going to be addressing FSH, which is a super important fertility metric to see how your eggs are going to perform, meaning if you're going to be able to produce viable eggs either naturally or through assisted reproductive technology such as IVF. So we want the FSH number to be around 10 or under. FSH stands for follicle stimulating hormone. It is a hormone secreted from your brain that stimulates your ovaries to produce follicles that encase eggs. Now, if this number is elevated, sometimes what happens is that you could stop producing eggs, or maybe the quality of your eggs aren't very good, or if you're undergoing IVF, the consequence is generally that you might not respond well to the medications that they're giving you. So it's super important, whether you're trying naturally or undergoing IVF, to try to get this hormone into check. Now, a couple things to keep in mind about what would push this hormone up and out into abnormal levels are stress and toxins. So I've seen women that are under a lot of stress, or maybe they had some physical stress from like a surgery, or they broke their wrist or something, and suddenly their FSH goes up. And so we have to make sure that we're getting our emotional stress under control as much as possible, because if you think about it, stress is affecting our brain, right? And this signal, the FSH, is coming from our brain. So it's important to get our nervous system under control so that the signaling from our brain to our ovaries is in harmony. So stress is one factor, and the simple things that we can do to get that into check is make sure we're eating a clean diet, not too much sugar or stimulants like caffeine, or excess booze, and then obviously integrating some mindfulness techniques, meditation, walking, and some exercise might be helpful too. The other side of the equation that is often affecting FSH, besides age, because age is a factor, are toxins. So there's so many toxins in our environment that we might be ingesting either through breathing, or if we're eating them, or maybe they're in our household products or our cosmetics. So for that, you really want to pay attention to what you're putting on your skin, what you're washing your hair with. You want to kind of like revamp your cleaning to be more of like a green, holistic version of things, and really leaning into organic foods that aren't laden with pesticides. So this is like a very kind of like simple overview of this, but when there's elevated FSH, I want you to be thinking about your stress levels and how to get those into check. And that could be physiological stress, like from, something like an accident, or a breaking of a bone, or surgery or something. So it might not be that you're a stressed out person. It might be that you had a stressful physiological event that needs to be regulated. Acupuncture can help a lot with that. If you are under chronic stress, we need to get a handle on that somehow with the diet, and then just integrating some more mindfulness techniques, not sweating the small stuff. And then the other side of the equation is avoiding toxins as much as you can. So that is a quick overview. We have way more resources coming for you in upcoming segments, and also check out the podcast. See you soon.